Megan here. Thank you for joining me today. Just a reminder, I have split up my channel into 3 separate channels to make sure that you get the content you want. You are currently at my DIY and crafts channel, so thank you so much for joining me today. Today we're going to be making, in my opinion, a very cool moon phase clock. Now, I will give you full disclosure on this that I'm not that thrilled with the clock mechanism, but it was the only one I had. So just for this tutorial, I'm gonna make do with what I've got. I am just mixing. I will speed this up and save you the time and anguish of watching me mix my resin. So for this project, I decided to go with a black alcohol ink as my base, and then use these 2 chameleon mica powders. One is sort of like a blurple, I guess, and the other is much more blue. I wanted to do sort of a, I don't know, dark universe sort of look to this, have it a kind of ethereal clock. So that's why I decided to go with these powders. And I actually did another video on this of testing these different mica powders and seeing how they worked. So I will link to that right here for you. You can check it out. But spoiler alert, they're pretty cool. And I got them on AliExpress. I will leave the link to that below, as well as a link to the mold that I got. Does anyone else love swirling the colors? I love just seeing the preview of how these things kind of work together, but I am such a nerd. If it's just me, I totally understand. Okay, so here's the mold, and I love this mold not only because it's thick, so it's going to be pretty sturdy over a long time, but there's no definitive noon. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can have it as the new moon, you can have it as the waxing moon, a full moon, waning, whichever one you want to put at the top. It's totally your call, and I think that's why I really love this mold. Now, I was thinking when I was planning this that I might just dust the mold shapes with mica powder, but I thought something just could go awry. So I decided to paint it later, and it actually turned out to be a really good way for me to go, which I'll show you in a second. And you can already kind of see some swirling, which makes me really excited. But I'm gonna hit this with my torch, get out all the little bubbles, and let this set for 24 hours. And then we'll be back and we'll demold it. All right, let's unravel this. Unravel, whatever, you know what I mean. Let's unmold this and see how it looks. You can already see the glitter in it, which makes me really excited that this is going to turn out the way I was thinking. And when that happens, it's rare, but it works so well and it makes me so happy. And I think this has done what I wanted it to do. You can see the kind of blue glitters, the purple glitters in there, the chameleon sort of light shifting. I am so happy with how this worked. And even on the back, it's super shiny, by the way. But you can see my premonition was right, that I messed up some spots of mica. So it's really good that I have this metallic paint pen that I'm going to use to fill in the phases of the moon. And you can seal this after if you want. I never really had a problem with my paint pens wearing off. However, I'm not selling this. This is just for me. So if you were planning to do this to sell it, I would probably recommend you put a layer of UV resin on here just to seal it and make sure everything sticks. But like I said, I've never really had a problem once I let it dry. So, you know, your mileage may vary. All right, now that the paint has dried, it is time to drill the hole for the clock mechanism. Now you can see this is a pretty wide, thick, I don't know, clock mechanism. So I'm going to be using the biggest drill bit that will fit in my compact Ryobi drill. I have a bigger drill that I should have used instead, but yeah, what are you going to do? Now, to hang this, I'm going to be using a picture hanging kit. And you can use the nails that are included, but I find that honestly, Gorilla Glue works just as well. And it gives you a little bit more wiggle room while it's drying. Like, this is why I really like using Gorilla Glue. It's sturdy, it'll hold it, and it gives me time to level it and make sure that it's actually gonna go on the wall the way I want it to. Now here I am with the clock mechanism. Like I said, this isn't a great clock mechanism. I wish I had another one, but I don't. And it would have taken way too long for it to ship and get here for me to get another one. So this is the one I have. And it will be good enough. You know what I mean? It did take me a couple of times to figure out the order in which I had to install the arms. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why this is a little bit jumpy. But you know what? In the end, I got it. It works. And here it is, up on my wall, ticking away, ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this as much as I did. I will see you in the next video.